Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this upcoming week of December 31st through January 6th, 2024. Yay! New year, new era here on planet Earth. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon international bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. Firstly, I want to express my appreciation, my thanks for everyone who has donated for my free content. If you've garnered some insights for your life, perhaps you've been inspired and motivated or enlightened by the messages, and you'd like to donate, I've left my PayPal link in the description box down below, and it would be very much appreciated. Please do remember that these are just general readings. If you're interested in an individual personalized reading, please do phone me on 831-277-3716, that's Eastern Standard Time, to book your revealing, inspirational, enlightening reading. As always, before we choose runes, tarot cards, oracle cards, even fortune cards, we always look into the astrological heavens to see what planetary energies will be affecting all of us. Now, in order to look forward, we have to look back. On December 26th, we experienced a beautiful full moon in Cancer, which was emotionally charged as it was bringing up possible triggering and drama. Now, over the holidays, this provided an explosive recipe for a rather testing time at family holiday gatherings. In many ways, this last emotional full moon of the year brought us a big reset to release blocked feelings so that we could enter the new year with a fresh cycle, energetically prepared to take action. And many may just be surprised that after the trials and the massive tests that they chose to create for themselves, especially in the last half of 2023, how quickly the new will be presented to them. It's like the universe can't wait to gift us these rewards and possibilities to step onto our new path after all that we've been through. Now, if you want to find out more about this intense, immense plan that many in the collective created for themselves to exit 2023, you can gain greater insight by watching my last week's video. But for now, we have the deeply emotional energies of the soft Cancer moon that are still, we're still under the effect of its energies. And we are also under the determined, resolute Capricorn sun to help us choose what is next for us. You know, Capricorn is one of those signs that is so determined, full of will, and and uh, and able to take action, and put emotion aside, for a goal, a dream, an intent, some intention. And this is helping us tremendously, this Capricorn energy, as we enter into 2024. Now, the Posse of Angels, my angelic family, who I am part of, we're sharing that we just need to listen to our intuition as to what to do next. Don't force, don't push, don't control, don't even try to figure it out, because what's coming up for many in the collective is something that we never possibly could have ever figured out. Now, they're sharing and they're saying that the universe will do its part and lay out a magical banquet, a magical feast for us. But if we are not willing to step up to this banquet, all that is on offer for us will go to waste. The Posse of Angels is asking us to take note that those dreams that many have been carrying in their hearts for years and years as to what will make them truly happy may no longer be in the best alignment or resonance with who we have ascended to and have now become. So do remain open to those new dreams coming in. The universe, God, source, creator, and the angels, well, they work in miraculous, magical, synchronistic, unlimited possibilities for our soul's highest service. So they are suggesting that it would be best, again, to be open to the extraordinary ways that Spirit can fulfill your highest purpose. Yesterday, on December 29th, we had Venus jumping into bold, fiery Sagittarius, bringing about a jolt of optimism and enthusiasm for us to take an adventure, to discover more, and to open up to more excitement. So if you have felt unmotivated and wondering where you will get your next infusion of energy to action anything in your life, and it seems like your get up and go is suddenly awakened, then Venus in Sagittarius just might be the culprit which is causing this. And after what many have been through in the last 6 months of 2023, and then what they call that tween or between energy between the holidays and the new year is kind of a void where people can't remember to, what day it is or get out of their pajamas or remember what time it is. Now this Venus in bold Sagittarius is bringing us back to that grounded energy, fire energy, really, to get into that mode of taking action, being present, and firing us up for the new year. Now today, November 30th, we have the big event that many have been waiting for, and that is Jupiter, the planet of expansion, good luck, abundance, and prosperity, going direct, and it will open the floodgates of good fortune for many. Now the posse of angels is sharing that this fortunate and blessed event of Jupiter's energies now being able to flow freely in our lives after being retrograde for 3 months is the precursor energy, and it's covering 2024 with a blanket of infused abundance with a magical and fated quality that this year will hold for many. This year of 2024 is so much more than just a new year, as it'll be a whole new era of light, of new beginnings and dreams coming true. The posse of angels is showing me now, and they're bowing their heads in reverence. They wish for us to look upon this night of November 30th as a gateway to a whole new world, a new chapter that was written in the stars for each of us. And the melodious posse of angels, I can hear them singing the song from Aladdin, "A whole new world for you and me." And for many in the collective, this will be how it will energetically feel as we make that transition into 2024. It will be like we've walked out of a haze of thick, dense, shrouding fog, which was for many, especially the last half of 2023, and stepped into the wonderment of clarity and light-filled, wish-fulfilling possibilities. This may not happen for everyone on January the 1st, but the posse of angels is saying that it will happen, but only if it is our will. Now, they like to expand on things. The posse of angels wants to speak more about our gift of free will and how it will impact what happens for us in 2024. We've shared messages in the past about our technologically fast-paced world of sound bites and our shortened expressions of emojis about our emotions, and in many cases, just instant gratification with seemingly no effort needed to be put into anything. But as we are on the verge of 2024, They wish to share with us that all great things that have ever been realized have had the energy of diligence, industry, effort, and sacrifice in order to be realized. Now, just think about how much many of us sacrificed to stand up for what we believed in and knew in our hearts to be true since the beginning of 2019. Our diligence and industry to hold fast and not be swayed by outside influences has seen the crumbling of many narratives and the revelations and disclosures of very dark agendas coming to light, which were associated with those 3 years. Now, with the same zeal, passion, and ardor that we showed to what we believed in, they wish us to go after what our heart's desires are in 2024 with no less conviction and unwavering belief than we demonstrated these past 3 years. This may have been at the expense of being mocked, ostracized, and excluded by many, but this did not have many caving in to public pressure. And the Posse of Angels is sharing that things will be very different in 2024 because those relationships and those associations that were not in alignment and resonance with who we are have all but disappeared, and our new, encouraging, loving soul tribes will be showing up to help and support us in our endeavors and our projects and bringing our wishes and dreams to light. Because we now have the power to reimagine and recreate our lives, the Posse of Angels is sharing that we should be busy redesigning and celebrating our new era of light, our new year, because we know that what we desire is already ours. We are powerful, sovereign, multidimensional beings who can do, be, and have whatever we wish. And it's in that knowing and that belief, in that energy of knowing and belief, that starts it manifesting. They wish us to trust what we believe, not what we see, because our faith is stronger than what we see. Don't ever doubt that things can change instantly. By living in a space of sudden surprises and blessings, we then remain open to what can possibly manifest for each one of us. And the rune that came out today is this one. Just hold it up here. This is the rune Otila. It's the rune of separation. It's also the rune of retreat and inheritance. And the separation in this case has to do with the separating and shedding of old paths and outmoded relationships. It's leaving the old 2023 behind, and it's entering a year of wonderment and fulfillment in 2024. When this rune appears, there's a radical severance of what is no longer useful or needed in our lives. The most appropriate action here is, again, do not force, do not control, but is a submission, a complete retreat into the emptiness of the void that was created by the releasing of so many things, people, old, outdated beliefs, even those old, outdated dreams. It's interesting that it is also the rune of inheritance. However, to receive it, we may just have to give up something. Now, this is confirmation of what the Posse of Angels and I were speaking about previously when we used the word sacrifice for going after what we desired most in 2024. Perhaps we need to sacrifice our long-held attachment to our former beliefs about ourselves and what is possible. The separation called for here will free us to become more of who we truly are. So I love that we started with the rune Otila. Now, the Posse of Angels is sharing the story that came out from my Wisdom of the Oracle cards is a great overview of not only this first week in January, and I'm just getting shivers down my legs, but they're saying of what the new year will yield for many in the collective. And the first card that's coming out for us is the card of milk and honey. It's a message of reaching the promised land after a long, hard journey. That promised land could be one of prosperity, abundance, opportunity born of nurturing wealth and abundance inside, and that all of our needs will be met. Hence the rainbow of wishes over the milk and honey feast that is presented. It is a time when all of our senses are awakened to the unlimited possibilities as to how spirit can nourish us with miraculous opportunities, and it will lead many to their best life if they're open to receiving it. And I like that it's a 6 card because the number 6 comes after the changes and the challenges of the number 5. It provides a more balanced and harmonious foundation for us to land on. So that's the first card that came out there. The next card is a number 1, and it's the card of Yang with the open hands of receiving. This is the card of taking action. And there's that huge globe, golden globe, the stars coming out of it. This speaks about starting new projects and new partnerships and all matters relating to business, as they're no longer held up with blocks and obstacle phase, but are in the green light phase to actually get things done. Now, if you've been one that has felt like you've been held back, and sometimes the holding back of our lives is for and in our best interest. This is very hard to believe for many, that there will be forward movement, and also Mercury will be coming out of retrograde and out of its and going direct as well. So there are a lot of energies that are forward moving as we move into the new year. So if you have felt like you've been in a void in December, and as I mentioned, for the last half of 2023, the universe will be showing many that we are entering a phase to get things going with vitality and energy returning to claim abundance and to accomplish our goals. What you can do in this time before 2024 is find ways that you can increase your light within. Certainly going out in nature and absorbing all of nature's beauty. I know it's a bit difficult in those areas where it's very cold, but even if you can take a 5 or 10 minute walk in the cold and surround yourselves with the gifts of Mother Nature, put on beautiful music, watch those films that touch your heart, have a wonderful uplifting message to them, probably gets you giggling, all of those things. Spend time doing those things that really enrich your soul. And then once you will be presented with those projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to being of best service in 2024, you will be all reared up and ready to go when they're presented. Next that's coming out for us is this one. And I love this card. It's the Serendipity card. and certainly it has the 4-leaf clover on it. It is one of opportunity. Serendipity is a little bit different to synchronicity. It's opportunity aligned with readiness, and it speaks of synchronistic luck and good fortune appearing in a magical alignment of events. And the serendipity is something that I guess would not logically or rationally, be able to be figured out how these events came together to create this magical alignment of an event. Now, this is a place where luck and preparation meet to create miracles that could never, ever have been logically planned for. With Jupiter today moving forward, we become a channel for providence. And providence is the will of heaven to find us. Now, we can do many things in our life with our free will and our free choice, but one of the things that we cannot do anything about is the how and when of things working out. They are saying, the posse of angels, to expect the unexpected, as our destined new way to serve the world will be supported now in 2024. I also like that the serendipity card is a number 18, because in the Hebrew number, 18 means chai, or life. And where there is life, there is hope. So I love that this card came up for us, these magical alignments that will occur for many in 2024. But remember, with our free will, we must be open to receive it. And when it is presented to us, we must say yes. So believe in yourself. Believe that you would not have drawn this to yourself if you were not ready to step forth and be able to action it with your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. This is even the case if you have never done this before, but the universe knows you better than you know yourself, and is saying that you will be able to do this. Maybe you'll have to get up to speed a little bit with it, but it is the perfect next thing for you to be able to serve. And the last card in this story that came out is this one, the Soulmates card. It's a number 5. It's the number of change, but this is changing our families. And it's the Soul Tribe card. And it'll bring in a whole new change of friendships, relationships, and partnerships. In romance, friendships, and also business. Now these alliances, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. These alliances are most like us, our soul tribes, in energetic signature and resonance. And they will encourage us, they'll help us, and support our dreams to flourish and blossom on our new paths in 2024. Now, these mentors, and in many cases business partners, will open doors for us to work in collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. The posse of angels is saying that for many, this is exactly what they have been waiting for this support to come in. And I love that picture. You know, these soul tribes are so attuned, and we've been with them in countless lifetimes. Many of us were together in Atlantean times, and now, and only now, it's safe to come together again. You feel a sense of camaraderie, of a sense of comfort, being so comfortable. You don't have to explain yourself. The other person knows you, you know them, and you just work in harmony and in sync. And these are our new soul tribes that are coming in. So I love that story from the Oracle, the wisdom of the Oracle. Next, I went to these cards from, they're the insights of the Oracle, and they fully support the previous messages that came through. This first card is the Buddha card, and it's fulfilling our destiny. That's what 2024 is about. It's not just about getting another job. It's not just about, oh, I'll do this in the meantime. This is what our soul contracted to do in this lifetime in order to heal and get to a stage of great ascended clarity, to then be able to step into these roles, to play our part in the new era of light on planet Earth, which begins in 2024. It's a time of positive thinking, of understanding. But these roles that we're going to be offered are truly destined. They're not meant for anybody else. And they're fated, some would say karmically, meant for us. So I love that that card came out first, the Buddha card. Next card, well, is the butterfly card. It's the transformation. And I love that it says, expect changes, new beginnings, and personal growth. Now, on a note of new beginnings, Pete and I went for a walk the other day, and across the road, in the thicket, we saw a very large hare, a large rabbit. And I know that rabbits are a sign of new beginnings and renewal, fertility and creation as well. And just today, we saw, maybe it was the same rabbit or a similar rabbit, and it was so close to the house, and it was under the bush, nearest to the door. And this was a sign that the renewal, the new beginnings, is coming closer. And to not lose hope or faith that the universe still and always has your back. So do be in a place of expectation. I like that, to that message that was brought in, to be and remain in a state of expectation of the new coming in and blessings coming in. So, of course, personal growth, new beginnings, expect those changes to come in. And you have gone through that, that cocoon phase and now are emerging as the beautiful butterfly. Next card that's coming out for us is the Magic card. Now, this is the card that's very much aligned with our Serendipity card. It's something that you cannot explain. When you release and you surrender and you let go to Spirit, they can work in unlimited, miraculous, magical, synchronistic, and serendipitous ways that defy logic. It's about manifesting. It's about going into that space of trusting in believing more than seeing. Because if you can imagine it, if you can visualize it, if you can hold to that energy and keep it high vibrational, light, excited, enthusiastic, then what happens is this alchemical swirling around of these energies to bring about it into our physical plane. The next card that's coming out for us is very much like the sign of the rabbit, which is the egg. It's the sign of fertility, the new life emerging, the potential within. And I like the bottom as we go into 2024, is that change is just around the corner. So beautiful cards there. So let's go to our tarot cards and see what comes out. I hope everyone has had or is still having a beautiful holiday season. I hope you've been safe and well and healthy, and taking some time out to be contemplative and reflective on thinking back over 2023 and what we co-created with Spirit to bring forth for our soul's highest good. Now, it may not have been what you expected, and what you thought would happen, but it was for your soul's highest good. So the more that you can bring this back into alignment, bless it, thank it, and then in order for it to be released, then you put yourself in a receiving mode. You don't see yourself as victim. You don't see yourself as blaming anything. You actually put yourself in a place of being very powerful to co-create what it is that your soul needs most. Okay, let's go to the cards and see what comes out. First card that comes out is And these kind of were stuck together. If you've seen my readings, I call this the peanut butter and jelly cards, although I don't eat when I handle my cards, but they seem to come out stuck together because Spirit wants me to read them together. Two very different cards, the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Cups is about our wishes coming true, and especially as we go into 2024, be in that energy of expectation and being surprised. Now, the Nine of Cups, they say, came out first, is saying that if we have felt like these two people that have been left out in the cold, and especially this poor man who has lost all of his hope, he feels helpless. They want us to draw our attention to the young girl who was making wishes and blowing on those dandelions, and they're being heard by Spirit, and the manifestation of those answered prayers comes in the form of the Nine of Cups. So, and also the Five is a card of change. It's a change around our circumstances and how they will change for the better with the Nine of Cups card coming out. Now, the Nine of Cups card is also a little bit of a caution because beware of what you ask for, because it will come in. Maybe not in the way you think it's going to come in or you're attached to, but it will come in. So be very, very aware. That's why I think that, and I feel that they brought up about our former dreams that we had for our lives that would make us happy, because we've changed irrevocably so much in the last 3 years, is to review what would truly make us happy. Maybe those dreams have changed, and write down, especially today with Jupiter moving forward. Take a piece of paper and write down what it is that you wish to manifest. What will make you most happy? And you might just find that it is a little bit different to what you thought you wanted before. So I love that these two cards, the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, came out. Next card that's coming out for us is the Three of Pentacles. This is the Soul Tribe card. This is the card, more confirmation, of collaborating, connecting, co-creating with our soul tribes. And the Holy Spirit there, the dove, shows us that this is something that is destined, something that is fated, that our soul needs to step into to bring forth for growth and expansion in this life. Three of Pentacles is also a card of recognition of our skills and our talents and our abilities. If you have felt like, perhaps your projects or things that haven't worked out in the past, now that maybe they were not recognized because we did not want them to fall into the wrong hands. Our soul wanted them to be aligned with the people who were going to help us to realize their best success in the highest possible vibrational way. And this is the new soul tribes that are coming out. And the Three card is about miracles and about creation. So I love that that one came out next. Next card coming out for us is the Page of Pentacles. This is the card of the messages coming in around new forms of material wealth, abundance, prosperity, and yet again, remember, Jupiter is moving forward and opening up all of those doors for those new opportunities of abundance to be able to find us. And I love that in my deck, I've put the little dwarf there. Many of these things are going to come in ways, and the light that is going to shine through the darkness is going to come in very unexpected ways. But be open to the serendipity of life and the magic of life that was in this card. and the serendipity card to find you. Be in that expectant state of miracles happening. And if you start to see everything as a miracle, then more miracles can come in. Next card that comes out for us is the Two of Pentacles. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Cups, and we've got lots of the Two of Swords. This is the Two of Swords. So we have 3 Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. So the Two of Swords is the card of having to make a choice. Many of us will be presented with things that are aligned with our dreams and that entail wish fulfillment for us. But they want us really this time to make our decisions solely through what our heart is telling us to do. To put on a blindfold, dip down to our hearts, and to know that our intuition is never going to lead us wrong. 2 is the number also of partnerships. It's the number of harmony. It's the number of diplomacy and all of those things. So do be very wise when it comes to making your decisions as to what things you will align and who you will align yourself with in 2024. The last card that's coming out for us is the Ace of Cups. Now, this is a very prophetic card. Again, in my card, it has the fish. The fish is the sign of abundance. The fish is a sign of money, of material wealth. It has the dove, which is the Holy Spirit, which is our destined, fated, karmic path that many will step on. The one is the new beginnings of the new era of light. And yes, the lotus shows us that we have been through the mud, many of us. And we have found our way to blossom and to now overflow with this wonderful feeling of having come home to ourselves, coming home to who we are, and being able to present that to the world. Now, underneath the deck, let's see what comes out underneath the deck. We have the Breakthrough card. This is another card showing us that Spirit wants us to know that it's because of our bravery. They're the eagles, the bravery and the courage that many have shown to the universe, that we believe in ourselves and that we've been persistent and had a great deal of conviction that this breakthrough will happen in the area of our life that is needed most, they said. So several people can have this in different areas of their lives, but we will really feel like we are the boss again. Not the boss over anybody else, but we will feel like we are and they're using a tarot term, they're using the term that we are the emperor of our life, because we are now holding the reins, and we know that by making those heartfelt decisions, that everything will manifest for us to be able to be of best service in 2024 if we do believe in ourselves. So let's have a little bit of fortune and go to our fortune cookie cards to end this reading. See what comes out. That's the first one. Okay. Second one. That's the second one. That's the third one. Oh, and they want one. They want one more. Okay. Isn't that nice? Okay, the first one came out for us is health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Well, there is the Soul Tribe card. It's those friendships that are beyond time. They're beyond, our comprehension as to how deep they will go. Now, of course, after the holidays, when many people overindulge, they think about they think about getting their diets and exercise program back on track. But our health is our emotional health that they're talking about here, and how these new soul tribes that will show up in 2024 to put our feet on our path of best service will be able to be, it'll be like a B12 shot. It will feel like, oh, we are not invisible, we haven't been abandoned, and we haven't been forgotten. So it'll be wonderful for our mental and emotional health when these soul tribe uh, members contact us. The communication is there, and it will just feel like old home week, but not just for a week, because this will extend eternally and be beautiful. So that's the health card that came out first. The next card that came out is friendship. A friend and needs your kindness, excellent counseling skills to be back on track. Now, a lot of people do reach out to others during the holiday. You know, the holidays are not such a sweet time for many people as they've lost loved ones. They can't be with their loved ones, and there's a sense of loss during that time. But the friendship goes along with the health card here, and it's about our friendships being renewed because, like last year, one of my friends said that our circle of friends has become a dot with so many of those people that we saw that they were no longer in alignment with who we were. Not that we were superior in any way, shape, or form, but that they had just drifted out of our life. And now this has created space for those new friendships to come in to be of best service. The next card that's coming out for us is the love card. They're saying love is in the air, a great time for commitment, taking relationships to the next level. Now this can be about romantic love, but this is about love in all of our partnerships, in all of our relationships. The health, the friendship, the love, this all points to our soul tribes that are coming in for us. And there's the soulmates card that's reflected there. And I love that we ended on this one. And this is sunshine. After coming out of what many saw as the shrouded fog of 2023, the sun will be shining on your career and your business growth. Fabulous communications come in through relationships. Relationships, relationships, relationships in love, in health, in friendship, and in sunshine. So in order to foster this, what you can do is, and you don't even have to know what they look like, and you don't even have to see their face, visualize their faces. You can just tap into the energy of closing your eyes and visualizing and imagining your soul tribe walking towards you, and having their arms out to give you a big hug and to be able to reconnect once again on this earth plane to be of best service to humanity. So I hope all that's been helpful for you. Do remember that if you would like a personal reading, individualized and revealing and inspirational, especially with going into 2024, you can contact me, Claire Candy Hoff, Angel Ariel, at Angel Healing House, and that number is 831 277 3716 Eastern Standard Time. And you can book your reading, or that Reiki healing, past life clearing, or ancestral healings as well. So go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love, and as always, angel blessings. And to everyone, have the most amazing new era of light in this new year of 2024. Take care, everyone, and I really do look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Bye.